Hey guys, Manjoume here, and I've got a new phone, a Sony Ericsson Xperia Play 4G AT&T. And let's just take a look at the box, the contents, and just go from there. Alright, the box is pretty simple. Sony Ericsson, Sony R800 AT&T, new. Bought it new, of course. Sony Ericsson logo, green, and on the back we have some icons, Wi-Fi, I assume is touchscreen, camera, and music. Not really sure you can really make that out, but that's what it says. Now let's open this thing up. Alright, now we're going to open up the box and see what's inside. Well, normally we would have the phone, the battery, and the battery cover, but of course that's being used right now. And we go to the next step. And we have the AC adapter, which is Sony Ericsson branded, although I know you can't see that. As well as the USB cable, which is a micro USB cable. Can you see that? Probably not. Anyway, they both work, as you can probably tell, since the battery's been charged and I'm able to record this right now. And, well, plastic that they came in. And the cheap sort of non-official manual. Although I guess if I, needed a real manual, I could look up a PDF or something. It doesn't come with any sort of dock, no SIM card, of course, and no micro SD cards, but I have a few lying around, so that wasn't really too much of a bother. Now we're going to be taking a look at how it looks and kind of a comparison sort. Alright, we're going to be looking at the back of the phone, which has the battery cover, which is blue, being that it's an AT&T Xperia Play 4G. They're all blue. As well as the L and R buttons on the top, the volume rocker also on the top, and the power button on the side here. Alrighty, as you can see, I've already taken off the texting and driving and can wait sticker, and we can see that closed. This phone looks like any other Android smartphone, complete with a touch screen, a back button, a home button, a menu button, and of course the search button. Opened up, we have buttons. And, well, like this, it's pretty similar to a PSP Go. You can make that out, yeah. They both have D-pads. They both have buttons, although I must say, the PSP Go has more flat buttons, whereas the Xperia Play has rounded buttons, making them feel a little smaller, though I'm sure they're probably about the same size. And they both have start, select buttons. Start, select. And one of the biggest differences is that there's an analog nub here on the PSP Go, but on the Xperia Play we have two analog surfaces for your fingers, kind of like more of a touch screen, and we'll see how that goes later, as well as another menu button, and of course it's PlayStation certified for gaming, of course, be it that this is a gaming sort of machine. Take a look at the screens. They look about the same size. They might just be the same size. I mean, as far as I know, the idea of the Xperia Play or PlayStation phone was kind of like take the PSP Go and kind of turn it into a phone, and there isn't a huge difference. As you can see here, we both have L1, R1, volume rocker in the middle, pretty similar. Although the PSP Go has a mute button, as well as a brightness button, but both of those are functions inside the phone itself, so it's not that big of a deal. And we'll also see that at the bottom they both have headphone jacks and their sort of USB connector, although the PSP Go needs a proprietary, which is a little annoying, but if you get some you'll be fine. Alright, so I don't actually have a plan with AT&T, but I do with SmartTalk. So they have a program where you can use an AT&T phone, or there's a whole list of them, and use a SIM card that you buy off of them for $15, and you can use that non-SmartTalk phone with the SmartTalk service. So pretty much what I'm doing is I'm using my AT&T Xperia Play with my SmartTalk service with the SIM card that I bought. So, and it comes with a kit, $15. And, well, you get the SIM card here. I'm not going to take it out yet. You get your little manual. And install your SIM card first. That's good planning. It's also in Spanish. And then, let's see what this is. I think this is the other instructions. On the back there's some numbers on it, so I guess I'll go ahead and try to do that.